years, humanity's not going to make it. There is no other way. We're not going to save the world with solar panels and, like windmills or even fusion devices. They've been trying to do hot fusion for some like 5 decades,
yes.
And every decade they say, oh, it will be there in 10 years. We've invested billions and billions and billions of dollars into these devices. Not one has produced 1 watt of usable power, and so on. And that's not the case for extracting 0-point energy. There's been successful devices. And so what I'm saying is that this is an energy we need. It's going to decentralize all energy. Your cell phone will be making its own energy. Your car is going to be making its own energy. Your house is going to be making its own energy. You'll be able to have energy anywhere you want. We can greenify deserts. We can change everything.
It's freedom.
It's freedom, complete freedom. And our capacity to repair the damage to our planet becomes exponential.
And I want to ask, what are your dreams in your physics? For example, writing equations for which dream? Because I think you have a great contact with the 0-point energy, and you can pull the information from there.
I think my dream is to bring this to the world, bring this energy, but as well bring the theory to the world and for the physics community to actually understand this, because it's gonna change the way we think about ourselves, about the universe, about how things are. Eventually it will produce gravitational drives, because energy is just the first application, but then there's gravity control that comes right after, and gravity control is gonna allow us to lift off the planet, and without rockets, because we're not gonna colonize our solar system with rockets. That's not possible. I'm sorry, Elon, it's not gonna happen that way. It's not reasonable. You would have to have thousands of rockets leaving in a window of a few weeks, every 2 years, to just put a few hundred people on Mars. I mean, it makes absolutely no sense. That would destroy the environment. There's very potential clear path to controlling of gravity. We built all of our civilization because we learned to control electromagnetic fields, and that's how you're filming me right now, why there's lights in the room right now and all this. And the next step for humanity is to control gravitational field. But just as with the electromagnetic field, until you have a solid theory on how it works, then you can't engineer the device to do it. And now I can complete Einstein theory of gravity and actually have a clear path throughout to control gravitational field. Yeah. So now you can imagine, you can have ships bringing people into space every day with almost zero impact on the environment. You can go orbit Jupiter for the weekend. This is not crazy.